domestic workers in Lebanon.
All migrant domestic workers are entitled to equal protection. Ratify, implement Convention 189.
Que ça soit noir et blanc, on a tous les mêmes droits. Donnez nos droits.
Kafala is the main reason for abuse. Stop labeling every murder as suicide.
Unity is strength. United we are stand.
Migrant domestic workers' lives matters. One for all and all for one.
Abolish kafala! Abolish kafala! Abolish kafala! Woo!
On behalf of the Bayanihang Domestic Workers Qatar, our heartfelt gratitude to the International Domestic Workers Federation for continuously advocating for workers' rights globally and for the support to the Filipino migrant domestic workers here in Qatar. Thank you for inspiring us to uplift our life as workers. We offer this song One Moment in Time to all migrant domestic workers all over the world.
My heart, put every care to taste the sweet. I praise the pain, I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time, when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are hard. And the answers are rolled up to me. Give me one moment in time, when I'm racing with destiny.
Together, we are stronger.
As a domestic worker, it is our responsibility to secure ourselves and be aware of what's going on around, especially the situation we are having. The presence of coronavirus adds fear to our situation. Together, we are stronger.
I enjoy my day off just like the normal days. I just have it at home or in the house.
I thank Sandigan Kuwait for monitoring us and our condition, for always checking our welfare, our security, and our safety. Together, we are stronger.
Together, we are stronger.
To the members of the International Domestic Workers Federation, I bring greetings, love, and care from the National Domestic Workers Alliance in the U.S. In the U.S., we are in the middle of the fight of our lives to defend Black lives. Countless Black lives have been lost at the hands of the police and racist vigilantes, and we have a person in the White House who has been enabling and encouraging it. In the context of the COVID crisis, Black people have lost disproportionately more lives, more jobs, and Black communities have been ravaged by this crisis. It has unleashed a movement moment in our country and around the world. People are protesting and demanding justice and accountability and systems change in every corner of our country. Domestic workers have been on the front lines of this global pandemic and the crisis in the U.S. We have been the first to lose our jobs and income. We've been left behind of federal relief efforts. We still do not have access to testing and care, and we are continuing to work providing essential services to some of the most vulnerable people to the coronavirus. So, we continue to organize for Black lives, for essential workers who are disproportionately women of color, for a massive investment in the care economy and good care jobs. We know you are with us, and please know that we are with you as we continue our organizing for dignity, for respect, and for our very lives in this moment. We, as a domestic workers movement, are a movement that has always lived with and through crisis. This crisis has revealed to the general public so much of the pain and injustice that has always shaped our lives. Our IDWF organizing and our movement has never been more important, and may it offer the hope and the opening that we need to change the world. We are with you always.
Hello and greetings to you all. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time today to be able to bring warm wishes and solidarity to you as you gather and plan your work as you go forward. Thank you also for having me at your international gathering earlier this year in the USA, where I had the immense privilege of talking to you, but more importantly of listening to and learning from you. As UNWomen's lead on addressing sexual harassment, I'm particularly keen that we uncover more fully and address more adequately the work that needs to be done to ensure that domestic workers are free from sexual harassment and abuse. The isolation that many of you face in working in people's homes, the ways in which that work is not easily seen by others, makes you easy targets and makes it hard to seek justice and get redress, even recognition for what you're dealing with. Sometimes even laws don't recognize that you exist. And 17 or more % of you are migrant domestic workers, and it's especially challenging in those circumstances to find your way through the systems, to get support, to get advice, to escape if needed, to get justice. We know that domestic workers can have passports taken away, can have phones confiscated, and be very isolated in those circumstances. These are really challenging. These are also challenging times during the COVID pandemic, when many of you are on the front lines of providing support, but also at risk of picking up the virus and dealing with its consequences. So as we progress through the pandemic, as we continue to work for and advocate for your rights being realized, being recognized in full, as we seek greater take-up of the Convention 189 from the ILO, which has very poor ratification still, I send you solidarity. I want you to know that we continue to advocate for and support your work. Most of all, let me recognize the work of the Federation and its affiliates, and all of you. It's your organizing that will make the difference. I wish you well. Take care. Thank you.
Shirley Pryce. I'm the president of the Jamaica Household Workers Union, an executive member of the International Domestic Workers Federation, representing the Caribbean. And this June 16, International Domestic Workers Day, I am saying to all domestic workers, to all our affiliates, when life gives you 100 reasons for you to break down and cry, please show life that you have 1,000,000 more reasons to smile, 1,000,000 more reasons to laugh, and 1,000,000 more reasons to love. Affiliates, stay safe, and more than all, stay strong. The International Domestic Workers Federation has been providing funds for all affiliates to buy food items like we have here. They are providing funds to pay bills. They are providing funds to pay salary. They are providing funds to buy protective gears. And today I'm pleading to each of you out there, each and every one out there, for your help to support the International Domestic Workers Solidarity Fund. We are in this crisis together. Please care for those who care for you. Donate to our fund today. Thank you.
Happy International